come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Akeem Hicks in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. At the 40. The numbers for Njoku from a week ago: 3 catches, 52 yards.
You think the head coach and the offensive coordinator are able to pull the earplugs out now? Because all week, all they heard was, you know, Coach, they can't guard the pass at all. I mean, they're next to last.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Leonard Floyd in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Let's go! They'll set up a throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quentin Demps. The 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. He was 2nd in the NFL last year. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And, partner, let me make a quick pivot here. Season winding down. They're number 32 in offense this year. The last in the league. Where do they go?
Anywhere and everywhere. But they have to do it with a plan. And I think about Atlanta a bunch of years ago. They decided they wanted to get what they thought was going to be a franchise quarterback. And, indeed, he is, Matt Ryan. But they had to supplement it. They went free agency, got a running back, came back and traded back into the 1st round in the same draft to get a left tackle to protect him. Really supplemented that pick, complemented that pick, and went to the playoffs the very next year.
Well, maybe they can use that and carbon copy it. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They're going to look to throw. That's Njoku over the middle. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
He has Britt over the middle. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The Browns' passing game finding its stride. They've
got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Dancing to his left. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jay Howard. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jarrell Freeman. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. We remind you, no night game tonight on Christmas Eve, but we make that up with 2 games under your tree tomorrow. Oh, that's nice. I'm just reading the card. I got to give props to our writer, Ed Brady, there. But we start with the Steelers and Texans at 4:30 Eastern, followed by the Raiders and Eagles, a Super Bowl 15 rematch. You impressed that I know that?
I'm very much impressed that you know that. Who was the MVP?
Yep, that'll be at 8:30 Eastern from Philadelphia. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. A big play that time for Cleveland. 54 yards. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Being chased out left. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. And they're just a couple of yards shy of a first down here on third down. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He can run for it. And a loose football. But I think the Bears have recovered. They have. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. Met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Now this time he'll look to throw. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
7 yards to go on second down. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5. The Browns on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5.
Let's go!
And now running right through it. He may try and run for this. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
Here we go!
And not much running room. Down to the 32. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. They'll look to throw here. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he's able to get up here to the 26. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And that is incomplete. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now with the game without letting panic creep in and affect their play. Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now third down. The Browns on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 9.
Let's go. Flag round.
He'll look to throw underneath for Johnson. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first thanks to a flashy little spin move. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
There's so much precision in an offense, especially when you're throwing the ball. And in an out route, plenty of it. How about the quarterback hitting his back foot, ball's out of his hands, receiver making his break, making his cut. He's got to time up perfectly. Not always easy to do.
Just let him a little too much.
Yeah, I remember back in the good old days, I was talking to a quarterback, and he said everything they did was on the count system. So when he took a snap, he counted in his head for certain routes, different time frames for each one, and he knew if the ball wasn't out of his hand at that point, he'd better eat it because the play was dead.
So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, it creates a penalty.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Both the run and pass still in play here on 3rd and goal from the 3. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. In range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. For that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
toe
that.
bashed it.
Super toe.
Now it's Crowell. Big hold to the 30. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20, and all the way down to the 7-yard line. It's a big play there for the Browns. 77 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. pushing through the contact. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
One thing I know, defensive coaches love it when they don't.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Second and goal. There's still a decent chunk of yardage here. They're on the 8. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. They lost 4 there, and it's third down. And this offense on third down today, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. They're looking at a third and goal here. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now fourth down. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on fourth and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got his target. It's Coleman for a Browns touchdown. Corey Coleman. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play. One sin, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kissed it on the ground.
Steps away to his left, and some room to maneuver. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Back to throw now on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Leonard Floyd in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. They'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Give them 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a third down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
Come on, let's go!
Now back to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. They want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Handoff to Crowell, and he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
Here we go!
They'll try to run for it with Crowell. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They come out here in the eye. They'll try and run for it with Crowell. And he will force his way forward for a yielding offense. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block would be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
fights off the defender. And he is going to lose yardage here. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Here we go.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. They'll roll him, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Akeem Hicks, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Now from way back there after the sack, it's 3rd and goal, a long 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
And with the play clock almost up, Hugh Jackson's going to call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. And Parkey's kick is good. On the NFL scoreboard, they've gone to the 4th in Cincinnati. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They have the lead, still a 1-possession game, but the defense got the stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off, and, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger things have happened. Evades him at the 20.
Missed.
He will not go down. And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step. They'll try and sneak it here. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd down. Now they've got to signal that field goal unit, and they have to sprint out there in a hurry.
And this is always difficult on the snapper because his heart rate is way up there, and he's got to calm himself enough to make an accurate snap.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for Cleveland, it's a rare peak in a season of valleys as they move to 3-12 now on the year. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they're guaranteed now a sub-500 season as they fall to 6-9. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Soldier Field.